kind of building off the good things you've done in the past 3 games as a team and the urgency to get the 2 points tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to overthink it. Get off to a good start like we did the other night, and just go from there.
Just what do you see in Edmonton, a big test ahead of you tonight for the 4th game of the season?
Yeah, very good team. Obviously, deep runs last couple of years. A couple of very dynamic guys, and yeah, it's a good test for us, and good one to go up against and try and get our first win of the season.
How do you assess special teams? Of course, the power play getting 6 opportunities in their last outing, a lot of good puck movement, but what has to change in terms of getting that finish you need to convert?
Yeah, I mean, I think we could do a little better job, myself included, getting a little traffic in front of the net and making it tougher on their goalie. And but we're generating good looks. We just got to find a way to get one in there.
I want to ask you about Matthew Schaefer, of course, leading the team with 26 minutes. What's impressed you most about his composure and willingness to carry that workload just as an 18-year-old?
Yeah, I mean, he's playing a very mature game. I think he's doing the things he has to do defensively to get pucks back, and obviously just letting his skill and his speed, his ability to move the puck up ice, and even when he doesn't have it, to get up and join the rush. It's been great, and hopefully he continues to make an impact like that every night.
It's a huge challenge tonight. What do you see in the Oilers?
Yeah, they have world-class talent, especially up front. So I think when we're playing against those guys, it takes all 5 guys on the ice plus the goalie to kind of work together to limit their chances. So everybody's got a job to do. It's a big challenge, but yeah.
Talked about the good things you guys are doing as a team, more possession, but still things to work on. How do you balance building off those good things while still getting that urgency to get the 2 points tonight?
Yeah, I think even though there have been some good things, everyone knows what spot we're in. Everyone feels like it's desperation mode. There's a ton of urgency already, so there's a lot of pressure on us to get that first win out of the way. And like you said, we've been doing some good things, and we've got to try to continue to build on those things.
And what are those improvements that the team is kind of looking for to get that first win?
I really think it's just a few breakdowns that have caused some grade A chances for the other team. So I think bearing down, not making those mental mistakes, and really doing a good job to help out our goalies.
To ask you about Matthew Schaefer, of course, leading the team 26 minutes a night as an 18-year-old. What's impressed you most about his composure and willingness to take on that workload?
Yeah, he's been incredibly impressive. Obviously the first 3 games he's been great, but from day one in camp, and even when I skated with him in the summer, you could tell he was a special player. So as great as he's been, I almost expected it after seeing the way he plays and the type of person he is. But still wildly impressive. We're lucky to have him, and just excited to see him continue to grow as a player and a person.
And with David Riddick getting his first start tonight, what's it been like to get to know him as a person and a player in these past few weeks?
Yeah, Riddy's been great. He's a great guy, good teammate, another guy we're lucky to have. Happy he's getting his first start tonight, and hopefully we can help him out.
You stay on the ice with the extras. Just what was your message to Ilya today?
When I met with him before the season, I said, I want him to feel my trust. I thought today was the moment. I want him to know that I trust him. I'll be there for him. And I'll support him. We're using the word compassion. That's an example. You want to be there for your players, and Ilya deserved that. Ilya is one of the best goalies in the league, and he needs to have fun being on the ice, and he needs to feel good about himself.
How important was it for you to kind of to choose today to convey that, when he hasn't probably had the best 3 games that he would have wanted?
Well, shame on me. Should have done it before, but I always felt, hey, let the goalie do their things, and I think I have things I could share with him. I'm not going to help him on the technique side of the game, but I think I could help him on the mental side of the game, because my career was not just a Cinderella story. I had good games, but I also had some bad ones. So I feel like sometimes being able to share that with your goalies, it's something that hopefully that could go a long way.
Are there examples of things that you could share that you've talked with him about on the mental side?
I will never talk about, but I could share my stories when things didn't go well.
When a goalie's in maybe a little rut, does it tend to come down more to confidence or the actual techniques? Maybe a little, getting a little outside your technique.
I think it's confidence. Yeah. Most of it is confidence. I didn't do any technique with him, but it's more confidence. It's feel big in the net, like Denisov always said to me, "You're big like a bus in front of your net." Sometimes just wording like this, goes a long way. So it brings confidence, and it's all I care. I want Ilya knows that he's not alone, and we're there with him, and we support him, and we trust, and we know how good he is.
And for Riddick making his season debut with the Islanders tonight, what's your message to him?
I have no message for David. He knows what he has to do. He's a great pro. He knows that he's got to have to come at some tough situation during the season, and he's ready for that. So watching him in the practices, he competes, he works hard. I feel like he's ready for tonight's game.
How would you describe David's personality?
Goalie?
Yeah, well, there's a lot that goes along with that, right?
Goalie?
Goalie.
No, it's I like because he's got energy. He talks with the players. He chirp. That's the joy we're talking about. Mm-hmm. That's the joy. He's got so much joy in him. It's exactly the meaning of the word.
You've been on new teams before. What do you think is the hardest thing for a goalie joining a new team to get used to? Is it communication with defensemen? What's probably the most challenging?
Yeah, maybe the communication. Maybe it is. If you've been in a place for a while, when I was traded, let's say from Montreal to Colorado, that was tough because it was a total different system. Like Montreal was a trap team with not that many scoring chances. I think in 5 games in Colorado, I see more breakaway than I see my 10 years in Montreal. So it was very different. So, but again, it's any goalie will get used to that.
When you talk about communication, you've liked the defensive structure as a whole, right? There have been some breakdowns leading to odd man rushes in the first 3 games.
Yeah.
Is that more on-ice recognition, or is it more communication amongst the players that are allowing opponents to kind of slip behind?
I don't know if I'm going to answer your question the way you want me to answer it, but there's a moment that it's just the individual. It has nothing to do with the structure. Sometimes it's just you think you could make a play, it's cut, the other team makes a great play. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's you fend on the shot. Different things happening. But no, I like. Would I like us to be 3-0? Yeah, but we're 0-3, but we don't panic. We know what we have to do tonight, and we want to give our GM his first win of the season. That's what we have in mind for tonight's game.
What stuck out to you about Max Chavanov's first few games here?
I just feel like every game he seems to be more comfortable on the ice, more confident. He's moving that puck very well. The moves that he made, let's say, against Washington. I feel like that line with Anders and Pager, I thought they had a strong game. And I think I'm very surprised to see how well he's playing. He's playing defensively as well. So that's a pleasant surprise.